Welcome back to the DMGs That Are Wrong YouTube channel. My name is Mike, and like always, we got Gage and Dylan here with us. Before we get into the video, make sure you guys hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and turn that notification bell on so you're notified anytime we upload a video. Now, let's jump right into it. Alright, getting into the video here. As you can see behind your screen here, Jadeveon Clowney is back to the Browns, baby. Oh,
I told you, boys.
Yeah.
I done told y'all.
He said,
I don't know why we're even making this video. We all knew when this was going to happen.
He said OTAs is starting up. I signed my contract right now. I still don't have to show up. Ain't that how
And
that
you know
works?
what? You want to know how dedicated he is? He hasn't showed up for OTAs in like 5 years. This fool was there day one. He's out there at OTAs.
What?
Being with his teammates.
What?
This Browns team is different. No. It was a cool thing to see. He did sign a 1-year deal. I think it's like total of like 11 million. That's, you know, including like incentives. Total guaranteed is 9.25 million.
So that's like a
10 with like
Is that like a league minimum for his tenure then?
no.
Oh.
No. And then 10 million total through game checks, and then he's got another $1 million that he can earn through incentives. I'm assuming probably getting double-digit sacks or a certain amount of sacks, playoffs potentially. But it's really good to see. The Browns' defensive end group was looking
Lackluster.
scared, bad.
Yeah.
Like Myles Garrett was going to be hurt halfway through the season because he has to do everything, and then he gets too tired and worn out like he had to do for like 3 years before Jadeveon Clowney came. That's not too fun. But he had his best year, I think, since like his first 2 years in Houston with the Texans. He blew it up. He really came into it at the very end of the year. And I'm excited to have this back. Obviously, you've got Jadeveon Clowney on one side, Myles Garrett on the other. That's already deadly. And Jadeveon Clowney showed like this last year with 9 sacks that he can be that guy when he doesn't have to face double teams. When he has Myles Garrett on the other side, he can assist them very well. And that's not like a knock on him because he's elite in other areas. But adding that sack total to it's going to be really nice. He had a couple pass deflections as well, which is really good to see. And he had 11 tackles for loss. So he helps out in 2 facets. He helps Myles Garrett on one side, and then he also helps out our absolutely abysmal interior our defensive line in the run game because he's a very, very good run defender.
Yeah, I mean, obviously this is a piece that you guys like needed to keep. Like, and it looks like Jadeveon Clowney wants to be there because obviously he turned down some money elsewhere. We haven't gotten those teams yet, but it'll be interesting if we ever do. But I think that was more of him just, okay, like, let's see what the market is for me, so I'm not just getting a real raw deal kind of thing. And then he gave a discount to the Browns, which is nice.
What a guy.
Yeah, I mean, you get a very, athletic, freak athlete, edge on the other side of one of the most freakish athletes ever in the NFL with Myles Garrett. And yeah, your hands are full when both of them are on the field any given time.
Yeah, and not only like did he give us like a hometown discount kind of thing, I think it was just like the understanding. Like I think it gets to the point in your career when you're a little bit older that it's not about just making every amount of dollar you possibly can. You'll make money when you are in a good situation for yourself, right? Like if you put yourself in the best situation, you're gonna make yourself more money overall in the long run as well than just going and grabbing that bag right now. Cleveland and him had a very good understanding last year. They seemed to be very patient with him because they tried to get him the year that he went to Tennessee and he just kind of refused. And then he finally came last year, and the same thing. They just let him wait, didn't make him go to do anything, and then kind of let him take care of his body the way he thinks that he needed to not be hurt. And They didn't make him practice Fridays, which is something that he wanted to do, which is something that they're used to because, JC Treader, the dude was never practicing basically. And as long as you show up and perform, then they're more than fine to doing so. So I hope it's a continuation of that. I hope he stays healthy. Obviously, because he's on my team, but it also sucks for the players, when you're constantly getting hurt.
Yeah. And I mean, the thing that's nice, I think we keep seeing more and more of in this league is teams realizing we need to take care of our players and not, treat them like they're carriage horses where you ride them until they're done. It's more of like, okay, we need to make this horse, produce as much as we can. And sometimes that means letting them take a break, letting them kind of just relax, stretch out a little bit. So I'm glad to see that if that's what you're saying. And then
Oh, yeah.
yeah, I mean it makes Browns probably one of the competing to be a top 5 defense for sure. Obviously that changes from year to year on different things, but they're definitely a top defense, and I think the defense is the best unit on that team.
No, they absolutely are. It's kind of overshadowed because of how utterly awful, last year's offense was. Like the Browns' defense was incredible last year, and you just don't ever really hear about it too much because, I mean, it was just rough to see.
You
Trying to
got
pull
4
it up.
picks on Lamar Jackson.
Browns defense, pretty much after that bye week, that first bye week, getting the new system and players down, they held teams to under 20 points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games, and they only won 4 of those.
Under how many points?
Under 20.
Oh wow, that's impressive.
And they won only 4. So like, that is elite number. Like that's 3 touchdowns. That is not a difficult task to accomplish in the NFL. That should be like the bare minimum of like an average or competent offense. So if we're bringing back everybody, we got rid of some dead weight, old weight, and we got some younger guys now brought in that look like they're going to be able to produce, and you have a couple other guys that are, got a year of experience. I have some high hopes for this defense. I'm really excited about it. It's one of the only things I'm like super excited about because you don't really know with the offense what's going to be going on with the situation, but you do know what the defense is going to be able to do. So I think this is a really big signing, and I'm ecstatic about it.
Yeah.
Mikey,
Yeah, what's up?
what are you saying?
I was just saying, woo.
Yeah, you look
Yeah, back.
like I'm ecstatic.
Obviously, I'm not.
Yeah.
Well, if you guys made it to the end of the video, make sure you guys hit the like button, smash that subscribe button. It's like right around here somewhere down below on your screen. Turn that notification bell on once again so you guys know when we upload a video. But with all that being said, you guys take care. Brush your hair. Peace out.